couple spends Valentine's Day together. Everything very nice, very tender. Even the boyfriend proposes to his girlfriend. But at that moment, a killer named Hard Eyes appears to end their romantic moment. First by doing this to the photographer, and then by shooting an arrow at the boyfriend. The scared girl tries to flee from the killer while he shoots arrows at her. Hard Eyes calls her and realizes where she is, so he injures her foot with an arrow. The girl runs as best she can toward a warehouse where she finds a guard. The killer enters and throws a dagger at the guard. The girl takes the opportunity to hide, but it's no use because he finds her. The girl manages to hurt him, but since she hid in a fruit-crushing machine, Hard Eyes ends up using it to crush her. And this is how the story begins.
Welcome to Random Recaps. In this video, I'm going to recap the movie.
In the last 2 years, Hard Eyes has moved to different cities in the United States and has murdered several couples on Valentine's Day, leaving Americans scared with the anguish that their state will be the next one the killer visits. In Seattle, we meet Allie, a presentation designer for a jewelry company who recently broke up with her boyfriend. She is being ridiculed for an ad she wrote that involves couples doomed by the killer. Considered offensive due to the recent series of murders. At the cafe, she meets Jay Simmons. The two seem to like each other, but Allie runs away after accidentally breaking Jay's nose. On the news, Seattle citizens are notified that the killer has arrived in the city, murdering a couple in a warehouse. That is, the same one we saw at the beginning. At work, Allie's boss, Crystal, is angry about the offensive campaign Allie made, so she assigns her to do another one, but this time with another presentation designer, and that designer is Jay, a designer famous for making viral romantic campaigns. At the crime scene, detectives Shaw and Hobbs Arivano.
Like the movie?
No, not the ones from that movie. Detectives discover a wedding ring with the initials JS, which seems strange because it doesn't match the victims' names. Meanwhile, Jay invites Allie to a restaurant to talk about the new campaign, while Hard Eyes continues attacking and has now murdered 2 more couples at a spa. Allie's friend, Monica, helps her choose an outfit to wear to the restaurant with Jay. The two meet at the restaurant, and Allie acts indifferent to Jay, even though she likes him. He confronts her by saying he knows she broke up with her boyfriend because of the kind of campaign she did. She confirms she broke up with her boyfriend and gives him a speech about how she believes love is a lie.
A farce. A lie.
Also offending him for not having a girlfriend. Jay, feeling uncomfortable, leaves, and Allie follows him to apologize. He says it's okay, and she jumps to kiss him.
Nice.
At that moment, her ex-boyfriend arrives with his new girlfriend, and Jay pretends to be Allie's boyfriend so she doesn't feel embarrassed. Meanwhile, Hard Eyes watches them from afar. The two reconcile their differences and go to Allie's apartment, where she realizes she lost her key. So Jay helps her get in by breaking the window and injuring himself in the process. In the apartment, Allie helps him with his wound, and when she was about to put away a vibrator she had next to her bed,
damn, little lady,
Hard Eyes appears hidden in the closet. Jay tries to confront him, but Hard Eyes is about to stab him until Allie helps and they momentarily lock him in her room. When they leave by taxi, Hard Eyes shoots an arrow at the taxi driver. Allie yells at him to stop chasing them since they are not a couple, but Hard Eyes doesn't care and follows them anyway. Jay tries to defend Ali, but he is knocked out by the killer. Ali runs desperately to a carousel where Hard Eyes waits on a swing. The killer activates the carousel and enters it with a machete to attack her. She manages to kick him, but he gets up and follows her. When he's about to attack her, the police arrive and Hard Eyes disappears. There, detectives Hobbs and Shaw arrest Jay, believing he is the killer. Moreover, he gets angry with Ali for leaving him alone.
Hey, good going. Really great.
The detectives show Jay the ring they found with the initials JS, believing it's his. But he denies the claim, saying he's not even married. Shaw stays alone talking to him and points out that she knows he's been in the same cities and at the same time as Hard Eyes has attacked. Although he continues to deny being the killer, Allie waits in the lobby with the receptionist and meets David, a guy who is working on the computers. David tries his luck and asks Allie out, but she refuses due to her recent stress. So he leaves. The receptionist leaves Allie alone to inform the detective that she is there. And upon being alone, she feels that the killer is stalking her.
What the hell are you doing?
At that moment, the detective arrives, and while questioning her, the power goes out. The detective goes to check what happened while the receptionist looks for a flashlight. Allie warns her to be careful with the killer, but she doesn't listen, and this happens to her. Allie tries to grab the flashlight, but the killer breaks it so she can't see, and he uses his night vision to attack her. Allie manages to stop him momentarily and runs. She meets Shaw and warns her that the killer is following her. Shaw stays shooting at the killer while Allie flees, but suddenly, Shaw disappears.
That's suspicious.
Hobbs hears the shots and goes to help his partner, but upon encountering Hard Eyes, it gets his dick matcheted. Hard Eyes enters the interrogation booth to attack Jay, but he can't hit him even though he's tied up.
Bruh.
Allie is behind the glass and, finding a gun, shoots at him. The bad thing is that she shoots worse than a stormtrooper, so the killer easily escapes.
Bruh.
She frees Jay, and when they go out to the street, Allie is almost run over. The two were about to kiss until the killer appears.
We're not together.
Kill somebody else.
Jay and Allie flee to a drive-in where Hard Eyes takes the opportunity to attack some people while they hide in a van. While two people in the back are making love. Hard Eyes finds them and attacks the couple. Upon realizing that Hard Eyes is there, the other couples try to flee, while the killer attacks anyone he finds. Allie and Jay decide to confront him and fight against him. Jay can't handle Hard Eyes, but Allie manages to knock him out.
That's good.
Wait, she didn't knock him out.
Ooh, that's bad.
Jay takes advantage of his distraction, grabs his machete, and Allie vomits on him. It's because she doesn't like blood. When they take off his mask, they realize that it's none other than no fucking idea.
I don't even know who you are.
Not even the protagonists know who it is.
Who the f is that?
The two are attended by an ambulance, while Jay invites Allie to dinner at a hotel, but she refuses. No way. They friend-zoned my buddy Jay.
Oh, come on!
Shaw arrives with an injured arm and offers to take Jay home. He accepts, but before leaving, he gives his number to Allie. She goes to her apartment alone, and when her friend calls, she confesses that she likes Jay and admits she ruined it by letting him go. Her friend encourages her to go after him, so she goes to the airport to catch him like in a typical romantic movie, but she doesn't find him.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
At that moment, Hard Eyes calls her, telling her that he has Jay kidnapped in a Valentine's chapel. Moreover, he threatens her not to ask for help, so Allie goes alone to the chapel where she finds Jay with Hard Eyes. The killer removes his mask, and it turns out to be...
It's me, David.
I don't even know who you are.
Do you remember that guy who was fixing the computer?
No.
Well, that one. Even the protagonist doesn't remember him. David explains that the other killer was a fanatical imitator named Eli, and it's revealed that Shaw is his accomplice, as well as his wife.
Okay.
Claiming that they do this as a perverse game between them where they switch roles to murder couples on Valentine's Day, as a kind of fetish.
What the hell?
Shaw attacked him in the apartment, while David attacked him in the taxi and killed the couple in the warehouse, losing the ring that belonged to Shaw, with her initials JS, Jeanette Shaw. They were prepared to kill Allie's ex-boyfriend and his partner until they saw the kiss and the chemistry between Allie and Jay. Shaw gives Allie a gun with one bullet, giving her the option to shoot Jay so she can leave, or to shoot herself if she truly loves him. Allie confesses to Jay that she fell in love with him and shoots him in the shoulder so that the bullet passes through and injures Shaw. The two try to escape while David shoots at them. David and Shaw split the couple. Allie tries to fight Shaw, while Jay takes the opportunity to stab David with an arrow. Shaw gets angry, and when she's about to stab Ollie, Allie attacks her with a metal straw she had with her throughout the movie. Moreover, she performs a fatality by impaling her on the sword of St. Valentine and leaving her headless. David is still alive, but Jay quickly takes care of it. A year later, Allie's company celebrates the high sales they've had thanks to Jay and her marketing campaign. The two have a date at the drive-in where they were almost killed, and there Jay takes the opportunity to ask her to move in together. She rejects him because she doesn't want a key, but rather a wedding ring. In the end, love triumphed, and that's how the movie ends. Although later, Allie receives a mysterious and sinister phone call, which is then revealed to be Monica trolling after having photographed the proposal. And now the movie really ends.